What's going on, guys? It's Orangey, and Capcom just released some patch notes going over some bug fixes and actually nerfs to some farms that people have been doing. So let's get into these patch notes. One thing real quick, if you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot because I'm close to 1,000 subscribers. Whether you're a returning viewer or you just found me for the first time, thank you for watching. It does mean the world. So let's get into it. So here they ended up posting it on their Twitter. So this hotfix patch will go live on March 10th. So these are some of the issues that were addressed today, which is network errors when firing an SOS flare. Link members are not prioritized over other players, and for some instances, like your friends aren't appearing in base camp. You know, there's an easy fix for this, like right now. Just play like in a private lobby and invite your friends there, or do it like in a guild lobby. That will work too. This one I think is pretty big. When your Palico attacks with a blunt weapon, it's not inflicting any stun or exhaust damage. I mean, your Palico is already OP as is, but I mean, if it says it should be doing something, it definitely should be doing it. So your hunter profile cannot be edited properly in some occasions. I wish they would tell us, like, you know, the specific occasions so we can avoid it. So far I haven't ran into any of these problems because my Palico is using a slashing weapon, and I've been able to edit my hunter profile perfectly fine. I haven't ran into any errors when firing an SOS. I mean, I've been kicked from a lobby from a network error, but that's about it. Me and my friends usually play privately anyways, so we haven't had any problems with this one right here. But here is some of the big stuff. The meal invitation at Azuz and Sild does not occur in some occasions. Azuz being the Oil Basin and Sild being the ruins of Riveria. I've only experienced one of these. I've rarely been invited to the Oil Basin's you know, food little gathering for their buffs. Yeah, I don't think they fuck with me. But, you know, Tashin and Sild, you know, they'd be always inviting me, but their food doesn't look that great, so I'm like, you know what? That's all you, buddy. Kunafa Village, on the other hand, with that bread, you know, I'm all in. An issue occurring when using equipment loadout, causing decorations to be removed from equipment, your bowgun customization being reverted back to default, and your kinsex reverting to initial rarity. Yeah, having your settings, you know, revert back to like it originally was is definitely annoying. So I'm definitely glad that's getting fixed. This one is pretty huge. When cutting off a monster's parts, the parts change to a different monster. I don't think I've experienced this, but that would be insane. You cutting off like a Chemistry's tail and you getting like a Ray Dow tail or something. I don't know. That would be pretty insane. Or you're trying to get an Arkveld tail and you get like a goddamn Balahara. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that's getting fixed. Gravios does not gain resistance to flinches after breaking its parts. Please let it gain resistance. He looks like he's a very resistant monster. Please let him feel like that. Or please let him feel that way. An issue which may cause crashes or some monsters to act strangely under certain conditions or situations. Some skills are unintentionally activated under certain conditions. So let's say like if I miss a perfect block and like the guard skill will pop up or something, or like the perfect guard skill will pop up or something. Or I would get hit and my damage resistance would pop even though I'm not under a certain amount of health. This is addressing the farm that some people were doing to get like a huge amount of tickets. Some items and rewards can be obtained repeatedly under certain conditions, which is like you going into a certain mission and like farming something and then like backing out and then doing it again. So Capcom is stopping that. I didn't make a video on it, but there are videos out there. Just look up like Nightflower Pollen and you'll definitely find it. This one I think is pretty big too. When trying to capture a fish with your net, the other fish do not scatter, which they are going to fix that to where they do run away when you catch a certain fish. Or not a certain fish, just fish in general. So if you catch a fish, the other fish will just, you know, sit there looking shocked, like, oh my god, my father got snatched up. They'll actually, you know, swim away. Some environmental features, such as floating rubble, can be activated multiple times. This I have seen on Twitter, like in the Arshard Cliffs, where the floating rubble is there, and you pull it down towards you, it would hit multiple times over, like 2000, 2000, 2000. It's very broken. An issue where main chapter 5.1 omens cannot be progressed. I'm definitely glad that's getting fixed. I personally had trouble with the 5.2 quest where I couldn't progress, but I did a few hunts afterwards and it surprisingly fixed itself. I don't know, I guess I was like super lucky. Palico's support move Attract Vigor Wasp may cause the hunter to become unresponsive to some controls. Yeah, I would definitely hate to get healed and like I can't move left because I'm like paralyzed or something. When scrolling through the quest list, the first 20 are shown. Yeah, definitely fix that because people really want to see what they have to do. This one is pretty big too, an issue which may cause the game to forcefully shut down when starting a game with save data that encountered a forced quit. And these are already things that have already been worked on. And then it's just telling you to apply the fix, just, you know, restart your game. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna upload a armor video soon, going over how armor works for new players, and like what they should be focused on and what they really don't have to worry about in like, you know, the early game or like low tier. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Actually something I do want them to fix. When you're in photo mode, can you stop this glow? This glow is really annoying for someone that's trying to like, you know, take pictures or do something that I'm doing, just like recording commentary over it, that would be, you know, really helpful. Like a menu or something that turns off like visual buffs. I keep on rambling on because I'm thinking about more stuff to say. After I get done with all these like guide videos and stuff, I do want to start uploading my reactions to some things and like my thoughts on the story and such. And me and my friends hunting these like crazy monsters and just doing some like crazy stuff. But yeah, that will be out, you know, sooner rather than later. So for real this time, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.